Hello, air signs. How are you? My name is Sandra. This is my spiritual sanctuary. Welcome in. Welcome in. If this is your first time, I want to say welcome. We're so glad to have you. Glad you found the community. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are returning, thanks so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. So glad to have you back. So, oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, this reading is for the air signs. It's for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And also for the Chinese animal signs of monkey and rooster, because that's metal element, which metal and air are similar in Chinese medicine. So I'm going to include you in the reading tonight. Now, energy is fluid, so just remember that whenever you see this reading, it is for today, which is March 18th until the 25th. However, if you find it a month, 2 months, 3 months, or a year from now, just know that whenever you find the reading, that it is the perfect time because you're being divinely orchestrated to read the message at that time or to watch it. There's something in there for you, okay? And I may be picking up on the energy of either you or someone that you're with. It could be, somebody that you're close to. So if that's the case, please go ahead and forward the video to them. So if you feel they may benefit from the reading, that would be most beneficial for them. Okay, so if you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius anywhere in your chart, then you are in the right place, okay? And same thing with monkey and rooster. Now, if you don't know, then go ahead and send me an email at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. Send me your birth information, and it just takes me a minute to get that information to you. If you'd like a full reading, a 60-minute reading, then go ahead and send me an email, and we'll get you scheduled in my calendar, okay? All right, so let's get started with the reading. I'm going to do a little bit of a different reading. Like last week, I did the Feng Shui Bagua, and we incorporated the monthly flying stars that shifted on March 5th to April 4th. And we are going to this week do something different with the Akashic Tarot, okay? And the Akashic Tarot, I've used those before. They're by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. And these are the Akashic records, and some information may come out about a past life. I just never know what the messages are going to be until they actually come out. They are all divinely orchestrated by Spirit and the Divine. So let's see what's up for you this week, air sign, okay? Oh, those two. Do we have three? Yep, we have three that came out. We'll take them. Okay. So these are the ones that wanted to come out. So let's see. We have the Six of Roses, the War of Roses. So that would be like the Six of Cups in the Tarot deck. So there's something about a past life soulmate that is coming into your life or is going to be an influence in the reading. We also have the Eight of Scrolls, which is paths unknown. So it looks like you're going to have a decision to make, okay? Looks like you have a choice of paths and you just don't know which way to go. This can be equivalent to the Eight of Cups, where you are walking away from your current situation into something that you don't know yet. And then we have the Three of Scrolls, which perfectly we're setting your course. So it makes perfect sense. We have the Three of Scrolls, the Eight of Scrolls. So there's a soulmate or a past life condition that you are possibly walking away from, or your path is unknown yet. You're still not sure how you're going to maneuver through. And then you'll be setting your course according to the Three of Scrolls, okay? So this is very equivalent to the Three of Wands in the Tarot. So that's all about opportunities coming into your life, waiting for your ships to come in and waiting for, see, he's looking out of a telescope and he's looking to see what's beyond and what's coming in. So something is coming, but we're not sure what it is yet. So I'm just going to read from the book and see what the cards say that can add any more insight to this reading before I pull some more cards. So let's start out with the Six of Roses and see what more insight we can get from the Six of Roses. It looks like there's a War of the Roses. So what's up with the Six of Roses? So let's see. Storm clouds gather in the sky. Two lines of mounted knights stand at the ready, facing each other across a clear field of battle. The left side carries the banner of the white rose and the right carries the red rose. This card depicts a war within a relationship and or a battle within your heart about a relationship. Most often this relationship is romantic in nature, but this card could also refer to a coworker, partner, boss, or a family member. There could be power plays, and at the very least, there is a lack of reciprocity and communication at this time. Now, you are at an impasse. Your intuition or your spirit, the white rose, has told you that this experience is not a supportive one. But your passions, fears, and needs, the red rose, keep you from listening. You have tried to bring the two together, as indicated by the dirty flag with the combined white and red rose on the ground. But what's happening is this relationship is not compatible with your spirit's view for you. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions, just watching and waiting. The situation is nothing less than karmic, and it is time to listen and take action. Awareness, vision, and self-honoring are required now for you to position yourself best and make plans to leave the battlefield. Okay, so let's close your eyes for a moment and see or sense a person with whom you have some type of a relationship. It can be any relationship that's happening in your life. Imagine that person handing you a rose. Is the rose vibrant or wilted? Large or small? Bright or dark? Happy or sad? What message do you receive from the rose? Okay, so air sign, it's very clear that you're in a relationship that's no longer serving you and you're having a hard time leaving it. So oftentimes that it is hard to leave a relationship that no longer serves your highest and best good, and that could be why we have the card of paths unknown, because a lot of times we don't know where we're going next, so we tend to stay in relationships that have long served their purpose just because it's comfortable, or just because we're used to it, or just because of one reason or the other, even though intuitively we know it no longer serves us from a higher level. And what this reading is telling you is that you can no longer live your life like that anymore, and it is time for you to make that change and to move forward into the path unknown and walk away from anything that isn't serving you from a higher level or that's not in your best interest anymore. Your growth has been stunted as a result, and a lot of times when we are having a struggle in a relationship, it affects other areas of our lives, like our finances, our wealth, our relationships with other people, our children, our creativity. It can affect every aspect of our life when we're not in alignment on every single level. So the War of the Roses is saying It's time for you to let that go. Let that dirty flag give you a sign and an indication that it is time to move into the paths unknown. Okay? So let's see what the paths unknown, maybe there's some insight from the paths unknown that's going to come forward for you. The Eight of Scrolls. So upright, this card means woodland animals gather around a woman who stands in a small clearing in the focus. You can see her there. The fork before her breaks into 3 separate paths. The middle is clear and bright. The left is much darker with more trees and growth. And the right is dabbled by sunlight with a few shadows falling here and there across it. This card reveals that you've been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to the expected outcomes. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attracted to your agenda that you miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decision that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible, brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. Wow. So just close your eyes for one moment. And set and just see a path cloaked in shadow before you. It might be a little scary because it's unknown. You'll step right into the shadow and feel yourself filled with the excitement of uncertainty and unknown opportunity. Are you ready for a surprise? There is a special note that comes with this card, and I'll read it to you. Regardless of whether this card is upright or reversed, which it is upright, the paths can give you more insight through the neighboring cards to reveal how your past and future converge to the present. The path that goes to the left will take you to an adjacent card that shows you how a past life is influencing you today. And the right-facing path will take you to an adjacent card that shows influences on your future endeavors or relationships. So that's interesting. So this is a past life relationship to the left, okay? And this karmic relationship that you have been in, you've been in before. And this was your last time to resolve whatever issues that you had in this War of the Roses, okay? So whether you resolved it or not is up to you, and maybe forgiveness is warranted. But what I'm really truly getting from this card is that this past life soulmate relationship has come to completion, and the soul contract is complete, because when we look over to the future, we have setting your course. So you are moving on to bigger and better things. And you are going to have many surprises along the path that are going to take you to the place that you are supposed to be at. Wow, I mean, this reading is this is something similar that I've just gone through myself. And I'm a Libra North Node, so this could very much be my reading as well. And let me tell you, it's been the greatest joy of my life to leave a relationship that was no longer serving me anymore. And I stayed there for a long time because it was comfortable, and I thought that it might work. If I just work hard enough, if I just did more, if I just hung in there and persevere, that things would get better, and they never did, right? So it's time to have the brave step forward and say, no more. I deserve love. I deserve to have the best in life. And move forward to paths unknown, that you have no idea what's coming forward, but there is things coming. The ships are coming in for you, because the Three of Scrolls is telling you, setting your course, you can actually see You can see what's coming. So, you know, I wouldn't be doing tarot reading if I was still hanging in that old relationship. Tarot reading is what helped me to realize a lot about myself, and in addition to astrology, to find out what was my course, how to set my course, what was in store for me based on the stars, the planetary aspects, what the unconscious mind wanted, what the divine wanted for me. What does the divine want for you? Have you looked into what that might be and move forward on that path? Because I can tell you, it is the best way to go, just based on my experience. It has allowed me to open up to things that I never would have dreamed of, and been meeting people, places, things, traveling the world, and opening up to new adventures, new people that I never would have met if I would have stayed in that war of that old relationship. Still working out the karma of those lessons. Once those lessons are learned, it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. You don't have to stay there. And even though you don't know where you're going yet, you can make that choice for a better future by setting a course. So let's see with the Three of Scrolls what this card will give you, maybe some insight as far as how you can maneuver to move on. So setting your course, the captain of the ship stands on the forward bridge, surveying the horizons through a telescope. Two officers nearby refer to an unrolled chart. A rainbow colors the sky, so you know it's going to be good. This is a time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Don't limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. Wow. See, when you open yourself up to new possibilities, anything can happen. This card can also show a potential partnership or affiliation among 3 people who can be helpful on your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. Wow. So, close your eyes and imagine you are on a ship upon the sea. The wind has filled your sails, and you cut through the water with ease. Feel the exhilaration of boundless freedom and the assurance of going wherever your will drives you. Where are you headed? I know you have an idea of where you'd like to go. There's a special note with this card as well. The captain's telescope shows the way to more information in a neighboring card. Whether upright or reverse, the cards to which the telescope points reveals the supporting influences or obstacles as your chart your course. This card may also provide insight into events, people, and your partnerships, and even travel or relocation plans. So let the telescope give you a closer look. As you can see, it's pointing this way, so it's important that we choose another card so that we can see what's coming up. So we're going to choose another one. And we have the ascent, the top of the mountain. It's funny because this card just came out for the earth sign reading as well, the 7 of keys, which means it's a spiritual key. It's a key to your future. You're ascending to a higher level. The ascent in, this is a man, but it doesn't have to be. So you're ascending to the top of the mountain. So you have to leave in order to go to paths unknown, setting your course so that you can get to that top of the mountain. You'll never get there. You'll keep going in the same karmic cycle over and over and over again. It's time to move forward on this ascension process. And ascension is never easy. It takes a lot of hard work to get to the top of the mountain. There is a rope, and you might have tried to climb your way up there. You know, you might have pulled yourself up, wondering if you could go any further. Can I do it? Can I do it? And the answer is yes, you can. The ascent. A man stands atop a mountain with a rope draped over his shoulder. Metal stakes known as pythons remain in the steep cliff face that he has climbed, evidence of the difficult path of his ascent. The rope and pythons may have been the physical keys necessary for his achievement, but so were his hard work and his resolve. This card shows that with great effort and determination, you can apply yourself to your goals for assured success. Though there may be some risks involved, you can reach the top. This could mean you're getting a promotion or an advancement to a higher position coming. Understand, however, that it isn't just luck or external influences, but it's your own hard work, an application that brings the achievement you seek. So keep your efforts high and strong. Instead of being passed by, you'll climb to higher ground. Perfect. So close your eyes for a moment. And there is a goal high above you, and you have to climb a steep hill to get there. Close your eyes and feel filled with energy and enthusiasm for this goal. See how you can apply yourself to this endeavor. What steps can you take to reach the top? Now let's get a card of spirit and see. This is the mediumship training deck, right? And I've been working with this deck as I've been pulling in the 12 rays to the divine. But this is also a great information source for you as well on how to get yourself to a higher ascension. Spirit, what is the card we want to give the air signs on their journey through ascension? Okay, and we have a message from Spirit. You are loved. You are loved. That's the message from Spirit. You are loved. It says mediumship is not just about the evidential communication. It also provides a valuable time for healing. As a medium, you're blessed to have the opportunity to become the conduit of these beautiful and empowering messages. Our spirit loved ones work hard to connect with us to facilitate these heart-centered communications. So being open to receive is a vitally important mindset to have. Our loved ones in spirit truly want those they've left behind to live a life filled with joy and abundance, and to remember and celebrate their existence on the other side. Your departed loved ones will constantly find ways to share their messages of love, healing, encouragement, as well as forgiveness. And what it says is, begin by establishing an evidential link with the spirit world. Once confirmation has been received from the sitter that this is a great time to deepen and blend with spirit, now open up to receive a loving message. While I love you is a perfectly valid message, take a moment to really feel what the spirit of wants to say to you? What does the Spirit want to say? Share their feelings of pride, forgiveness, or just gratitude. Let Spirit speak through your heart. Share with your sitter the signs, numbers, and symbols, or the words of wisdom you're hearing to get the validation. This is truly the moment our loved ones in spirit have been waiting for, to be so close to those they love here on earth. Share their love with gratitude. So at any time you can open your heart, go into prayer, meditation, and sit and ask Spirit to come through you, come through your heart and give you the messages and the divine guidance to move forward and to help you on your path to the unknown. You are loved. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You are loved. And Spirit is with you to help you find the right path, setting your goals and getting to the top of the mountain. Spirit is going to be with you every step of the way. Every step of the way. You're never alone. Never alone. Let's look at my magic healing deck. It's my double healing deck of angel cards. And let's get one last message out for you. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really too many, Spirit. Let's see. Oh, okay, those wanted to come out. So we have two. Let's take one more. Well, how about one more, Spirit? About one more? Yeah, we got it. Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Visualize what you want to come into fruition. What is it that you want to bring in? How do you want to ascend to the top of that mountain? In a relationship, a new one, in a position, a job, in a business, starting a business. Set your course. You are destined to succeed. You can visualize it. You can see it. When you believe it, you will see it. It's not when you see it, you'll believe it. It's when you believe it, you will see it. Okay? Oh, you have Archangel Michael with you. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Exactly. So where you have been has not been your divine life purpose. The paths unknown are leading and setting your course to your divine life purpose. And Archangel Michael is in charge of how that will happen. Archangel Michael will be there with you every step of the way. Messages from Spirit as well. Just visualize what you want to come into fruition and watch it. Then we have Desiree, who says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Okay, that just means that you're not doing enough soul searching. You're not listening to your messages from Spirit, okay? So what Desiree is saying is wait. Look into the other options. Don't go backwards. Go to the paths unknown. Set your course and then ascend. Ask the angels to help and guide you and comfort you. When you ask, you shall receive. Okay? Don't forget that. So, air signs, that is your reading this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If I can be of service to give you a deeper reading with this, if you want to know more, we can look at your astrology forecast for 2021. Or if you wanted a deeper tarot reading, we can definitely do that. I am available for Feng Shui consultations as well. My email, again, is myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. Just email me and I will get you in my schedule. This is my website, myspiritualsanctuary.com. You can get on my email list by going to my website, put your name and email in, and then you'll be on my email newsletter list. And I am sending out a newsletter tomorrow, Friday. That's the 19th of March. I am holding a Feng Shui training starting April 5th. And I we'll have all the information on the newsletter about the training, and in addition to a video that will be going out tomorrow on my training. So don't miss that. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so that you get my videos that are coming out, so you don't miss anything. You don't want to miss anything that I have coming up in the future, because I think if you enjoyed this reading, then you'll enjoy my future videos that have all kinds of information on Feng Shui for your home, your business, your life, and astrology and tarot and everything holistic. So I just wish you a wonderful week ahead. I hope this was helpful for you or for somebody you know. And until we meet again, my friends, stay in the love, in the light. Namaste.